Shut up.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are surrounded by pageantry and tradition, and it's clear to see that college football will be at its best today. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and when you've got a team that makes it into the top 25, now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, a group with a lot to prove here today. Oh, he's going to go for the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The offense lining up for a first down play. He's looking to throw it. Got it on the outside. It's Gregory. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
I'll tell you what, you want to quiet this crowd down. You want to do something demoralizing to your opponent. Establish the run game early on offense.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. They're getting this guy lathered up. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
He wants to pass it on second down. They're bringing heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, man, this quarterback is fast, and you saw that on his ability to scramble around, but he wasn't fast enough to outrun that hit, and it was the hit that caused the incompletion.
He's going to look for a man on third and short. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. At the 35, he's open. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
They'll go back to the ground. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Yeah, and a great job by the offensive line, seeing the blitz, picking it up, and then it's on the running back. Running back finds a hole, gets a little bit of a crease, makes a nice run out of it.
Going to the ground. Fighting off the defender. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
I'm amazed by this offense. This is how you set the tone for a game. Running, throwing on the opening drive, driving it right down the field. You just run to set yourself up now in 1st and goal. They are feeling it.
With the run on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. It's snagged in the end zone. Touchdown.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. An 84-yard drive there. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Fielded in the end zone. It's Dyer. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First down for this offense. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Running with power. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Throws to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort.
And he intercepts it.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Now this offense is back on the field. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The play action fake. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Soft spot in the middle. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
3rd down play from the gun. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. They're lining up to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Baxter. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Now the play fake. Trying to get to him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got his man downfield. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
Well, they execute the end route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
They've picked up a couple of 1st downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll try the left side. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
Nice run there on 1st down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to him. Picked off. Looking for more room. The 40. A really good return after the interception puts them in business at the 29.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Offense getting set for 1st down. From the gun, the running back has it. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. A 1st down for the offense. The give to the tailback. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it a little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Nice move to pick up yardage. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
Listen, in these situations, it's so hard to push the ball down the field because the defense is playing pass. We bring in more DBs. We're dropping deeper in our coverage, and we're making you throw the ball underneath or run the football. Nice job by the running back. Listen, he got good yards. He didn't get the 1st down, but now he's in a situation where 3rd down becomes something where it's not predictable. Now it's a situation where they can go out and have success.
Off the boot, looking for his man. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. He's going to run it. Makes him talk to the hand. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Superpower right now.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The corners are walked up tight.
Have any superpowers?
You know, about the blow, you ask questions. She asked the question, but
And he does a really nice
have
job
any
finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, you're going to have to put more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open up for the passing game.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Movement here from the tight end. The hand to the running back. Down to 6 after a pickup of 2. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Looking to throw for it. He caught it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. How valuable is a tight end in the red area? Now they're set up with a first and goal.
I love it. Find the big fella down in the red area. Big target, works the middle of the field, easier throws. Nice job by this offense, keeping it very simple.
A first down run in the red zone.
And how about that? That's 2 really good plays in a row by this defense. They gave up a lot of yards to get down here. Bowing their necks up is most important when you get in this area. Second and goal now, and get the big stop.
And the D deny them on second and goal. Looking for the edge on the jet sweep. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
Well, it's a really nice job by the defense there, anticipating that they might see jet sweep here down close to the goal line. Good play.
Looking to throw on third and goal. Makes the catch and gets the score. No midseason concentration laps here in week 7 as they push out that lead.
How about the day for this young man? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Nevada is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in Reno. They're trailing by 10 to San Diego State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
Well, the receiver was double covered on that play, and I don't know if the decision by the QB had to do with the pressure. Because he was hurried, he just had to get rid of that faster than he wanted to. He's lucky he didn't come away with an interception there.
And the incompletion brings up a second down. They'll try to pop the draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
They try to go draw, but there's just way too much penetration in the middle of the offensive line, and that the offense has a negative play.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. to the house. A pick six for a touchdown. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense is on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll bring it out. It's Baxter. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Erickson. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the counter. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the offense is trying to go counter, but the defense blows it up, and they do it by getting penetration up the middle, setting up the tackle for loss.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. Gonna take a shot. That one falls incomplete. Trying to get a choke play on that one.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. They're about to run a dirty half dozen plays on this drive. Power football with the run. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones. D linemen staying in their gaps. Linebackers and
Keep coming my way, bro.
Can't do it better.
Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time we see requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he's going to bring it out. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Pressure coming. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
You know, we're only in the first half of this football game, and already this offense has had tons of success throwing the football. The defense has to disrupt his rhythm, and they finally do there, getting the sack. They've given up 3 TD passes. Let's see if they can continue with the pass rush moving forward.
Oh, so close to paying off the tip. Really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete.
You know, as an offense, when you're trying to complete these tunnel screens, you're going to have to be able to negotiate some of these defenders near the line of scrimmage. They're all looking to swat it away. Good job by the defense there.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
You want to change some of this bad luck you've had so far around? Get after the quarterback and get his butt on the ground. Nice job by the defense. This game ain't over. It's still the first half. This is a good start.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Oh, how did you make that move? Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Finds the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a first down.
This impression was brought to you by Express VPN.
Motion from the offense. Going up top on first down. Finds his tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. The timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes, and it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. The aerial assault continues. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Morris. If they're going to keep covering him like that, they're just going to keep going to it.
Yeah, and it's so hard because you want to stay back and take away the weapons outside for the wide receivers, but when this guy's going to be able to catch the football and he makes plays like this, now I'm going to have to maybe play more.
Steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
And nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half, we keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. So they covered 42 yards on the drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. And he's coming out of the end zone.
Man, block the nigga in front of you, bitch ass boy.
In their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Comes out throwing on first down. Feeling some heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here.
Oh shit, hold him outside.
Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on.
Well, the defense is starting to figure it out, I think. It's taken him some time. This guy already has 2 touchdown catches. That time, though, they were in a better position in coverage to force the incompletion.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on 1st down. He looks that one in nicely. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. And as the clock is winding down here in the 1st half, they'll send out the field goal team. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And as if a 60-yarder wasn't tough enough, he's not even straight on. From the right hash, he'll have to unleash a beauty. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. Kick is short, and he's going to try to make something happen.
Oh,
Finally get him stopped. Man, oh man, did he almost make
that was
a
big
play to end this
QB.
half, but stopped on a touchdown-saving tackle. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Kickoff and kickoff return teams on the field, and we're just about ready to go in the 2nd half. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the
Come
chains.
on, baby.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that 1st down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Got him downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. After picking up a couple of 1st downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Off play action on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Morris. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions.
Let's go!
Interception. This guy just can't find his own players.
And it's frustrating because you go into half and the coaches tell you what they want to accomplish. Listen, we've seen this the whole 1st half. This is what they're doing. Not a good job coming out. 1st drive, trying to get some momentum created. Turn it over to the other team. Give them a good field position now, too. Not the ideal start.
1st snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Wide out in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
And this receiver is so dangerous. There's so many different ways that he can hurt a defense. You got to throw it to him conventionally, but find creative ways to get him the football out in space and let him go to work.
They'd hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set them up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. I haven't seen a lot of balls fall incomplete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
Linebackers trying to create some confusion. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
What a great job by the backside of the defense staying home. A lot of times the run looks like it's going the other direction. What happens? You start to chase. Nope. These guys stayed home and played their assignment, and that's why they had success.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Trying play action. On the move to his left. Heaves it deep.
Oh.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the field goal unit is on the field. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got a man. It's Erickson. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. The give to the back. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
Picks up 3. Brings up 3rd down.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. At the 35, he's got room. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
What a great run there. On 31 situation, though, David, that has got to be demoralizing for a defense because they were packed up close to the line of scrimmage, expecting run on that one.
They're playing aggressive, but great offenses have the ability in predictable situations like 3rd and 1 to get 1st downs.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
After the misfire, now on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, and makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Morris. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
Great job by the QB and the wide receiver understanding what they had to do to get a first down. I don't care about the completion. I don't care about getting a certain amount of yards. I got to get that first down so I get another set of downs so we can keep this drive alive.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
Bounces and squirms his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He's going to try his luck from the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. On first down, here comes this offense. The give on the counter. Now they've got breathing room, got 6 all the way out to the 20.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They think there's room to run to the right here. Oh, ball's out! Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
A great spot to start this drive for the offense. Throws to the wideout. He's got it! He's got it, and he goes into the end zone for the touchdown. Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Baylor found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage Bears football today. Those BU fans won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Pocket starts to collapse. It's caught downfield. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. From the gun, to give, looking for room. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it?
Bro,
He's
what is
knocked
this
down in the
nigga doing?
backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except
Bro,
for
what the fuck is
defensive
you doing
end.
in the
He was able to
microphone?
Sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. The offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down.
And you see on that play the confidence that he has in that playmaker on the perimeter of the field. He's already had a couple catches in this game. It seems like he's always open. And right there, nice job fitting that football into a small space, and great awareness by the receiver getting his feet down in bounds.
And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on fourth down. Here we go. Quarterback checking the play. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Quick strike complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Move those chains without a hitch. Well, actually, with a hitch, but you get the point.
I like that. Nicely done. The defense probably should have understood the ball was coming out quick, something like a hitch, a slant, a screen, something fast. They didn't. QB gets it on the money. Receiver gets the extra yards. Easy pitch and catch for the first down.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. So after the first down run, here's second down. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They thought maybe they could get the defense flowing the wrong way on the counter, but they were not fooled.
Get them flowing one way and then maybe hit that outside on the other side, right? But they didn't even let it get outside. They kept it right in the middle of the field, did a great job seeing it, going and getting it, being aggressive. You got to find a different way maybe to attack these guys to use their speed against them.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Off the play fake on first down. Got his man. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And, heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
Got it behind the line. It's Erickson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Bro, y'all are fucking bugging.
And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on fourth down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. And guys, we are deadlocked here in the final period. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. Going for the return. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the offense on first down. Running back searching for a hole. Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
A 3rd and long coming up here. It's a reverse.
Whoa, what the fuck are you doing?
Getting to the first down marker. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Looking for a block. It's Baxter. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. They go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Unloads to the wideout.
Oh, what are you
He's going
doing?
open man. Touchdown.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. West Virginia managed to eke out the victory in a tighter-than-expected one. And they'll savor this one in Morgantown for some time, no matter the final score. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll throw it on first down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. He hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles feels it at all. As soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
He'll pull it down and run. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
There was just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it. So he tried to create, he tried to extend the play with his legs, just not able to get away from the defense, and now we have 4th down.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch, he's got enough. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down.
Oh, and he finds his slot receiver on that 4th down throw. And I'll tell you, this guy is not the biggest receiver in college football, but he does such a good job working the middle of the field. He's just
fires into traffic, intercepted. Bringing it back. The 20. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live and dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on. Can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
Smart move to keep it on the ground.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And he reels it in for a touchdown, and that just might seal it.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. They're just about ready to kick it away. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He took the risk, bringing it out of the end zone, and he'll go out of bounds at the 20. Offense set on 1st down. They'll start this drive with a pass. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Complete to the right. All kinds of running room.
Oh, what are you doing, dumbass?
More than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
And 1st down for the offense.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Getting some heat. Makes the grab. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
Makes the easy catch and weaves his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And listen, still a ways to go. Well, great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and give me the rock back.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Trailing by a touchdown here in the fourth, they'll try to get it back with the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Such a tough spot to be in on defense because you're trailing, you're expecting the offense to run the football. They just did it on the last play, and then on a critical 3rd down, they go play action, and they throw it over your head. You got to feel for this defense.
He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, 1st down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout. Run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.
He's got it again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Fires to the right. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
That play is going to drive the head coach absolutely crazy. You've got the lead. Why are you going out of bounds? Just get down, bleed the clock. The clock right now is your friend.
It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling the close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
All the money just ready to rest. I think these terrible new enemies. But watch out, Ninja, because it looks like the Angel have an evil eye set on you.
You better be careful. There's a couple of angels. Man, what a mess.
You go from Papa Doc to Clarence, living home with his parents and all that good shit.
They went to Clarebrook. That's a private school.
That's right.
Hey, and I'll tell you this, Google Cranbrook, that shit is not a school. I took a drive past, because that wasn't in the movie.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, we're doing the movie, and
Just need 1 minute to make sure I look good.
Okay, do your thing.
Do you think I look good, Mr. Armstrong?
Good Lord. Yes, I do. And I think it's in your best interest to take a couple more tutoring sessions. At-home tutoring sessions preferred.
What's your favorite part about IMG Academy Camp? I love how, like, everyone's just like...
you'll be happy dying, because, say, show me these balls they play together.
Because you can do a lot of talking too, Gil. Yeah. First, I'm going to beat Gil last. Then I'm going to beat Brandon Gil. You're going to be my warm-up guy. I know that knee don't work, so I ain't got to do too much. But that's gonna be a hell of a game. Gil can't move for real, but Gil be playing so much, bro. No, he don't. He pulling the fast one, bro. Man, I seen that knee. I played Gil when he had number 9. But I'm rolling, but I'm saying Gil got enough money to afford that drugs that go on your knee. He got now. He never took question his money. The only one that really got it over there still is like Rashad McCann. Because when he was in the Big 3, he would be acting. Nick Young, the coach now, he don't hoop no more. He quit every time. The rest of them over there, you don't have to be dying because he done say, show me these balls they play together. Because you would do.
I'm still Zeke underneath it all, and I think next week I'm going to try to come back to class. The team is felt everywhere. What? You pooped her. Zeke, I'm so sorry. I'll just. They told me to just. It looks like you pooped. And you're recording. All my classmates are live streaming this, and I'm gonna kill myself. Just kidding. I wish I was a little red. And we're gonna take a deep breath. Oh my God! Don't even worry about it, because this is not Miss Shellpepper watching. Is Miss Shellpepper felt everywhere? What? Try to come back to class. I'm still Zeke underneath it all, and I think next week I'm gonna try to come back to class to see Miss Health everywhere. What?
Your fans are a top priority.
Two, three, four. That's so chase.
Why should we avoid sulfates and parabens? That's not my real dandruff, but this is. Cerebi, thanks for sponsoring this video. So
My bad, little homie. What's up?
It's your man.
Alright. My bad, little homie. What's up?
It's your man.
Alright.
If Check Rock 101 go get a bucket, I'm taking him over KD. I really think like he is the most talented person I ever seen touch basketball. And you play with Rock. Yeah, but like he's in terms of 101 Check Rock, I'm gonna go get a bucket. He's up there.
Josh Hart said that he is taking Michael Beasley in one-on-one over Kevin Durant. Are you buying that?
I'm buying. He's not far off the mark. And even if you talk to Kevin Durant has gone on record as saying how special Mike Beasley is as a player.
Okay.
And specifically what he's able to do in a one-on-one matchup with anybody. And so he's not going to say that anybody can beat him at basketball, but if there's somebody that can compete with him, he's going to go with one of his favorite friends in the world. From a one-on-one street basketball standpoint, a lot of people don't understand who Mike Beasley is and his impact that he has in the basketball community. A lot of people are taking one-on-one against a lot of guys,
like it.
Kevin Durant included.
This thing's got 3 speeds. Okay, that's round turkey.